From Dyken Park in Houston, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Framber Valdez. What's the scouting report on him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
All right, ready to get underway. Now, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
And that misses. And we're underway. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. High fly ball, right field. McCormick trying to get there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Josh Smith, the next to hit, takes ball one. No strike. One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Seager working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Chopped out towards short. Pena slings it across, and Seager is set down.
Batting fourth, first baseman Jake Berger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That clips a corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man on second, 2 down.
3 balls.
In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second, coming home. Safe at second.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien. 4 for 8 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 2, the Astros coming to bat.
Don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want to start them in the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting...
Back here at Dyken Park. And on the hill, the lefty, Cody Bradford. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the 0-1. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jake Myers.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike. To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. And that's a strike.
1 and 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Air Jordan is grounded by the K. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Valdez back to work. And he takes a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 straight.
That one away inside.
Two balls, 2 straight.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 8th, catcher Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
In the air, center field. Myers settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 9th, center fielder Leody
Here's Leody
Taveras.
Taveras. Right through there for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs. And a curve is down and in. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Alvarez going back on it. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Wyatt Langford will hit next. And a curve misses outside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Next offering is downstairs. Valdez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit.
Paredes fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston, bottom of the second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Bradford with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Ball to strike.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Clips the outside corner. 3-2 now. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And now, Isaac Paredes. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. High in the air, out to right. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
That's away.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches.
On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
Wearing a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Smith, 27 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. This to third. Paredes fires over to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager, grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner.
2-2.
It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And down on strikes. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up.
Inside. Ball 1. And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Chaz.
And now Chaz McCormick. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Line to left. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Rudder takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Rudder at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Outside with a breaking ball. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit in that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next is the designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the 3rd. That one in there across the letters. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
First and second, 2 outs. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball is outside. Pena at second. Dubon on at first with 2 down. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His 13th home run of the season, and the Astros jump in front. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Outside. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
High fly ball down the left field line. Langford sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Down the third baseman, Josh Young. There's a strike.
That's a ball.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Ripped to third. Paredes fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 so far.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Missed inside with the curve.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one pushed foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rangers go down quickly there. The score holds at 4-3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
First baseman, Paredes.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. His 18th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cody Bradford won't go any further tonight, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Kumar
Texas.
Rocker gets the call from the pen.
Number 80.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And there's a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Gunnar.
So next up for Houston, Gunnar Diaz. Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Milner getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Center fielder
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
up next for the Astros. Right fielder.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick singled and scored his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Myers off of first with 2 away. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Fastball for a strike. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it.
The Lone Star Series rolls on. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Valdez back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Taveras in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. The Rangers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Up next for the
Here's
Rangers,
the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Josh Smith, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Taylor Scott appears to be getting loose. Dubin getting cranked up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Seager in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
No, that's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Jake Berger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
And that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching
Taylor Scott on a pitch out of the pen here.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
So bases all loaded up. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball is outside.
1-0.
That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
2 outs, bases full. Young digs in now. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The next offering misses. 2 and 2. Langford on third. Seager over at second. Berger at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Rangers 4. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. He didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner on the go. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Waste no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one inside, look out. Nobody out, runner at first. Up and in, the count now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Misses, and the count's full.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second. No outs. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
So the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Swung on, popped up on the infield.
That's an infield fly.
Infield fly called there.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air out towards right center. Garcia heads after it. Nabs it. And there are two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Two on, two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two now.
Three ball.
Gunnar Diaz waiting to hit for Houston. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Ball four. Take it back.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
So they're all loaded up. Gunnar Diaz up next for the Astros. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Alvarez, the runner at third. Walker on second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. That one misses. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 5. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 4. The Lone Star Series rolls on. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swinging a foul straight back. Semien, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third. And Semien is out.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Adolis Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 4.
Now pitching for
New
Texas.
pitcher on now, Chris Martin.
Number 55.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Martin.
And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick.
Right
1 for
fielder,
2.
Chas McCormick.
And ball 1. And now 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes the catch.
Up next,
and there's
for the
one away.
Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
Meanwhile,
One strike.
activity in the bullpen. Jacob Webb up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is in the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the
Mauricio
designated hitter,
Dubon up next for the Astros.
Dubon.
That's
One ball,
inside.
no strike.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Pena, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
Another 1-2.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Up and in, 3-2 down.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Yeah, the batter now, Jordan Alvarez. Looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt. That three-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. That's the third out. So the Astros lead one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Leading off for Texas, center fielder, Elly Tavares.
And that is out of play. Taveras tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out to short. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And here is Wyatt Langford. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Sean Dubin getting ready to go. Hader also getting ready. The Rangers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty.
Hitter,
So next to hit
Smith.
for Texas, Josh Smith. 1 for 3. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 4.
Now pitching for
We're
Texas.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Webb.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. A changeup missing. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two now. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Walker in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Seager. And the Astros put down in order. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Hader.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here comes Corey Seager. The Rangers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
There's a strike. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's outside.
Sit him down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next up for Texas, Jake Burger. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kobe Milner.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Gunnar Diaz. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him. And now 1 away. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Seager fires to first on the run. In time, got him.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Next to hit, Chas McCormick. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
1-1.
Just off the outside edge. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 4.
See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life has its ups and downs, and it makes you smile and frown.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A little out front there as he swings through it. Abreu, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that skips into dirt. Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Garcia batting with one down, takes a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That big swing and a miss. The Astros leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And that one fouled off. The Rangers down to their final strike.
1 and 2.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. Or we could take another lap round.